Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, ANN readies massive Oshkosh 2025 coverage. Air race training seminars complete in time for Roswell races. Increased JFK traffic sparks a Long Island town lawsuit. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Talon. Let's get into today's stories. ANN readies massive Oshkosh 2025 coverage. As we present this program, we have just 24 days to our biggest Oshkosh programming effort yet. We'll have even more to say in the coming days, but note that we're bringing our biggest and best crew ever. And we'll start the proceedings with a special edition of Airborne on the Friday before Airventure, emphasizing many of the innovations and exciting developments you can look forward to and where to find them. Each morning at 0900, ANN will present Morning Brief live from high atop the new Hartzel complex near the center of the main display area, with the news, daily reports, and interviews that will help you begin your Oshkosh day with insight. Be sure to check out airborne-live.net for our daily live programming, the kind of video efforts we've been undertaking for nearly 20 years, and long before anyone else covering this amazing event. An expanded edition of Airborne hosted by yours truly will outline exciting features and innovations from Whitman Field each evening, while our editorial staff will be busy filling the online pages of Aero-News.net with stories and pictures from the site. The Aero-TV team will be shooting scads of features each day for broadcast during and after the excitement of Airventure 2025. This is Jim Campbell's 52nd Oshkosh, and based on that kind of experience, he assures you that no one can cover Oshkosh like we can. More info to come. After the break, NASA's Axiom 4 mission launched to ISS.
I'm currently using the Hartzel Talon, by far the best aerobatic propeller ever come out.
I use the Trailblazer. It adds performance to the Super Decathlon and dependability, and it's rugged.
Hartzel's been an excellent partner for Whip Air, just in terms of your product support as well as keeping an eye on the market and developing new products that meet demand.
It's helping us all have better performing airplanes.
It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. NASA's Axiom 4 mission launched to ISS. NASA and Axiom Space announced that the Axiom Mission 4, AX4, to the ISS lifted off at 2:31 a.m. Eastern from Launch Complex 39A at the NASA Kennedy Space Center in Florida, aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 booster. The Dragon crew module autonomously docked with the ISS on Thursday. Following stage separation, sending Dragon on its way to the ISS, the Falcon first stage landed on Landing Zone 1 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. FedEx retires 12 aircraft to improve efficiency. FedEx permanently retired 12 aircraft during the fourth quarter and took a $21 million impairment charge in an effort to streamline its network. The express shipping company said the aircraft removed from service included 7 Airbus A300-600s, 3 large MD-11 tri-jet freighters, and 2 Boeing 757-200 freighters. The company also disposed of 8 engines. FedEx has reduced its fleet by a net 31 jets over the last 3 years, 7% less than in 2022. India's AAIB analyzes data from AI-171 recorders. The Indian Ministry of Aviation announced that both the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder recovered from the crash site of Air India Flight 171 were flown to Delhi, where they will be analyzed by the Indian Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau. The recorders have been under very tight security since their recovery. One of the recorders was recovered on June 13th and the other on June 16th. They were flown separately to Delhi under the strictest security. Spirit Airlines pushes DOT to nix UAL-JetBlue partnership. Spirit Airlines is urging DOT to reject a proposed partnership between United Airlines and JetBlue, claiming it is anti-competitive and could prompt other large carriers to do likewise. United and JetBlue said their Blue Sky partnership would enable passengers to book flights on both carriers' websites and also earn and use frequent flyer points in each other's programs. The deal also provides for JetBlue to permit United access to slots at JFK for as many as 7 daily round-trip flights beginning in 2027. That's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Air Race Training Seminar is complete in time for Roswell races. The National Championship Air Races has completed the first edition of their annual Pylon Racing Seminar in its new home in Roswell, New Mexico. The event was attended by NCAR leadership, volunteers, and pilots looking to become race certified ahead of the races in September. Participants received 4 days of instruction, race practice time, training, and certifications, allowing them to race with maximum competitiveness and safety. PRS was instituted as a core training function of NCAR in 1999 and has been an annual requirement to certify racers who have never participated in the races or have not raced in the past 3 years. Of the 73 pilots and 59 aircraft that attended PRS, 60 pilots received their certification for the races, with an additional 12 looking to certify in September prior to the event. In addition to tenured pilots participating in the event, 13 student racers attended PRS for the first time in their careers, many of whom received certification for the races in September. Certifications for each class are as follows: Biplane 17, Formula 1 11, Jet 8, Sport 17, T6 7, Unlimited 1. Stoll Drag, the 7th race class, has an independent certification process due to the nature of their races and different course type. After these messages, increased JFK traffic sparks a Long Island town lawsuit.
Meet the first of a new generation of the M-Class family. The M700 Fury. An aircraft worthy of the name, an indomitable force. The M700 Fury transcends traditional limits. With more power, blistering performance, a finely appointed interior, and the luxury of what matters most: time. Experience the Fury. Join the legacy.
The legendary BD 4-seat program is building an exciting future for those who want a rugged 4-seat family flyer with a proven history. The SureWings program produces a complete kit and builder assist program that gives you everything you need to be flying a BD 4CS in record time. For conventional kit builders, BD Aviation has parts, partial kits, and full kits for the 190-mile-per-hour BD 4C that has logged thousands of hours. Visit SureWings.com and BDAviation.com for more details.
Welcome back. Increased JFK traffic sparks a Long Island town lawsuit. A Long Island, New York town is suing the state's Port Authority for what it calls a daily barrage of noise and vibrations from JFK. The filing surrounds the increased use of Runway 22L, routing more flights over crowded neighborhoods and sparking a jump in noise complaints. Local officials claim that the number of landings using JFK's Runway 22L has seen significant growth over the past decade or so. What makes this pattern significant is that it allegedly routes landing traffic over more densely populated areas, including Floral Park, Valley Stream, and Elmont neighborhoods. The suit also cites the somewhat drastic increase in noise complaints, some of it the result of anti-noise organizers. The area had a count of more than 372,000 complaints from April 2023 to April 2024. Floral Park resident Christina Dupp said, quote, "You can't hear the television. You can't really have a conversation because you have to stop until the noise is gone," end quote. Other locals, however, realize what it means to buy a house near a busy airport. Another Floral Park resident, Carl Labriola, said, quote, "It doesn't bother us. They come by the backyard, and what are you going to do? Life goes on," end quote. The lawsuit was filed by the town of Hempstead and 3 of its residents in Nassau County's New York Supreme Court. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.